And now you will fall.
Yo, it's a modified DJ.
You went in the garage. No, I'm just saying he got down there. No, it's not. You're becoming unstoppable.
Which one is better, claws or trap? I think claws are better. At least in my opinion, the claws are better to use. I find it to be a little more stronger. Nothing, man. Just I'm gonna be on for a good few hours, and then I'm gonna be going to my friend's place, and we're doing a Halloween video, so that'll be pretty interesting. Because we tend to do one every year, but since I never have the time to actually learn the choreography that they're all doing, she just wants me to have a little freestyle. So yeah, a virtual hug. You're giving me a virtual hug. All right, I'll take it. Ooh, these are nice stats. And I would be blessed. It would be a very blissful hug, I suppose, right? Or not? I mean, that's 3, 2, 4, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. That's 3 loot, 2 loot boxes, almost 3 loot boxes. These Omega essences and these fractured essences are taking up way too much space, man. What's up, Game Raider? I'm just farming for some Omega gear and I need to delete a lot of Omega gear. I have to delete these. I have no other choice. I have no room. Can I know how you do your, because she's like a hybrid, and well, I'm gonna go straight into gadgets for her. I mean, I have a couple of claw abilities, but that's just, you know, main spender, just yeah, just her main spender. But I'm primarily going to be focusing on her gadgets. So I don't know if her gadgets also count as what's it called, explosives, so I'd have to look into that. But if they do count as explosives, then I guess you could technically leave that on. Yeah, so if since they count as explosives, I guess you could go with the Green Goblin set. And what else could you go with? Is she movement? No, I mean she is movement, but I don't think a movement set would really work for her since she's not heavy based off of movement. I mean, honestly, I would just focus on the explosive set, and then use the, what's that other set called? Well, not set, the legendary, the gadgets legendary. I forgot what it's called. We get it from Daily Bugle. Oh shit. To run into your patrol, trying to find with you without being grouped. Yeah, I mean, I think it happens a lot. Here, I'm gonna switch to Black Cat after this so I can actually see her tags. Because I haven't really worked too much on Black Cat. It's kind of weird that they don't have an actual, like, gadgets set. Like, you would think there would be an actual gadget set and an actual, like, set for I guess, damn, like bleeding sets. Let's see. Black cat. So she's got claws, obviously, on this side. Gadget, gadget, gadget. Yeah, these are all gadgets. Trap range. Yeah, they don't say explosive on the tags. That's a little disappointing. You would think these would be explosive. It says explosive in the description, but not on the damage tags. Oh man, I don't know. This might. Yeah, let me see. What am I wearing? No, that was just a random piece of gear. Fuck, that sucks. I mean, the only set that I know that benefits ranged attacks would be the what's that called? The Rocket's Reinforcement, because it's like rank 4 on Rocket's Reinforcement, I believe. That gives you 20% or 40%. Oh yeah, no, it gives you 20% range damage, and then having a 5th piece of Rocket's Reinforcement doubles the benefits, so it goes up to 40% range damage. So you could try that out. You could try the Rocket's Reinforcements. You could still use a claw build. If you do that, I would definitely try to go with at least 1 or 2 pieces of the Wolverine, Mark Wolverine, and then maybe the rest into like Oath of the Destroyer, since a lot of one of these, it is just one. 2 of these have bleeding on it. This does damage to bleed enemies, but 2 of them have bleeding, so that could work for Oath of the Destroyer. This does bleeding too. Yeah, so yeah, actually let me check again. My James Omega Trials was I forgot to get cosmic gear and was only using superheroic gear. Oh man. Pretty sure it was what, a game changer, right? After you switch the gear. So Rocket's Reinforcement. Okay, so it's rank 3, not rank 4. So rank 3, it says turrets providing covering fire, increasing your range base damage by 20% while they are alive. And then rank 5 doubles the damage bonus, so going up to 40%. So if you are looking for something that's meant for ranged, then Rocket's Reinforcement is going to be what you're going to want to use. Keep in mind it is a 20-second cooldown. Well, technically, it would be a 10-second cooldown after the turrets are done. So, because the cooldown starts as soon as the turrets pop up. So by the time the turrets disappear, you have 10 seconds remaining. Well, yeah, I mean, I think every character can benefit from going for crits and brutals. Mainly if you're going with like if you're trying to get like straight damage, I would definitely go. I mean, I would probably just go with the 5-piece Rocket's Reinforcement, because those I mean, that's if you're going with the gadget build, straight gadget build or whatever. If you are trying to mix it, maybe a 3-piece Rocket's Reinforcement, so you can at least get that. Oh shit! So you can at least get 20% base damage to ranged powers. And then, oh my god, he is so loud. I'm sorry, you guys. But, 20% base damage from the rocket's reinforcement from 3 pieces, and then maybe 2 pieces of Wolverine, or 1 piece of Mark of Wolverine, and then 1 piece Ult of the Destroyer. If you have a couple melee abilities on, could work. I mean, it's something that you probably have to test out. I haven't really played a lot of Black Cat lately.
No, that's not mine. In Indonesia, they live day by day. Month by month. Not everybody lives month day by day.
What? Not exactly sure how that happened. I wasn't even in the red. I don't know if Black Cat can take down bosses with claws quickly. I'm not exactly sure. Use Mega Sword, but extra base damage to your signature. To your signature. Are you talking about the Wolverine set? When you use your signature? Yeah, I don't know if you guys are getting annoyed with that baby crying. I know I'm definitely getting annoyed. So, sorry if you are getting annoyed. Pretty fucking loud. I don't understand how he's so loud. I mean, I understand he's a baby. Like, shit. Well, lucky you, man. I wish I wasn't annoyed. Sometimes I just can't think. Whenever I hear him just screaming and crying, or faking it, because he does fake it a lot. Like right now, he's faking it. Or at least he's trying to talk. But he has no way of communicating because he doesn't know words.
Oh, you want to? I said, do you want it over there?
Lol. Yeah, a whole minute left until the event is up. Just trying to fill out of all these gray areas. think I've got like a little OCD about it. I'm stuck. The Phoenix Force set, yeah, the Phoenix Force set is really good. But what's Black Cat's signature cooldown like? I don't remember. Is it fast? Because I would honestly only use the Phoenix Force set on characters that have a fast cooldown versus one that has like a really strong cooldown. Yeah, I normally just come to patrol for gear. Artifacts, it just drops whenever they drop. I try not to farm for artifacts because it'll just irritate me because I know how low the drop rates are for artifacts. So I feel like I have a better chance of getting the gear sets I want versus the artifacts that I want, even if I farm the boss 100 times. Yeah, well, technically it's not gonna fix the drops. It's just gonna make it to where you can transfer gear, the stats of the gear and the gear sets. But you won't be able to, you're not gonna be getting any, the drops aren't gonna be any different. At least that's the way I read it, is the drops are gonna be the same way that they are now. For me, I tend to find getting the stats is easier than getting the sets, because I'm having a hard time getting the actual gear sets, but the stats are pretty easy. Like I've got a few gear with perfect rolls in the storage, just waiting to be re-rolled or transferred, I suppose. Like this one, it's not perfect stats, but I do use melee. Extra brutal damage helps, and I mean +3 fighting is the lowest it goes, but plus 3 fighting is 12 fighting or 12 base damage. Ugh. Only use the Wind Rider boots for Storm, but I didn't even get any boots. What? Is that what they said? Because I didn't think that would matter anymore. I mean, I was thinking the way that was gonna happen was the drops are still gonna be the same, but the so like you could what's his name, Iron Fist would still be getting Dormammu, but you'd be able to transfer the Dormammu set to another character that needs it but has the stats. Like for example, if I have Dormammu on Iron Fist, but I need to put it on someone like, let's say, I don't know, Ghost Rider, but he doesn't have that set, but the gear he has on has like crit hit, crit damage, or brutal strike, then I would be able to transfer my Dormammu set to that item as long as it's within the same slot. Because I don't think it would make sense if you would be able to transfer other characters' sets to another character if they were set for, if they didn't give them all of the gear sets. I mean, I'm not complaining. I'd rather have it the way that you're saying. So make it with whole cloth. And then last week I tried to get. Oh no, you're good, man. My game is on public. Oh wait, was there an event this whole time? Oh shit. Oh. Rip. I think I'm gonna play Jean Grey. I need 2 more White Queen's crowns, which is for these 2 pieces. Might be good, might not be. Let's see. I mean, it's good for a lot of characters. They announced it before they announced Captain changes. I don't know, man. We just gotta wait till Monday until they announce everything again. Or they, not again, but you know, because they didn't announce anything Friday. Lee Spires, the game is, I haven't played Diablo 2, but I played Diablo 3. Somewhat similar to Diablo 3. The area I'm in right now is the patrol, so it's kind of like the open world area on Diablo 3 in a way, but it's a little more open. Like there's actual bosses you can go around and kill. Yeah, I mean the game will have its ups and downs, especially right now. Like, I mean, I think it's fun for it's your first time and whatnot. Plus, if you have all your characters and you're just trying to build everything, or do build tests, I suppose, for each character, that could be kind of fun. It's just the grind kind of sucks if you're playing solo, but I think that's pretty much most games though. Yeah, it's pretty fun, man. It is hard to see stuff, which I'm hoping in the future updates they're gonna make it to where we can change that. But all in all, the game is fun, especially as a new player. The only problem about being a new player though is you're gonna be given like two options. You'll be given Daredevil for free. You'll get one free character that costs 200 Eternity Splinters. All the characters that cost 200 Eternity Splinters are actually really good though. They're probably one of the best characters in the game. So I don't understand that, to be honest. But and if you spend at least, like, I think $5 the minimum. If you spend $5 on the game, then you get Nightcrawler for free, which is also a really good character. But he is a heavy spender, a resource spender. And it is free to play, but it might make you want to use your money and whatnot. Not yet. I'm actually working on it. I mean, I have the builds, I have the abilities and everything ready. It's just I need the last two pieces of the set to see if it would actually be worth using or not. If anything, I think it might be, but I don't know. I just have to get the last two pieces, which is the gloves and the chest. And of course I didn't get any loot for the two. Of course. Fucking, that's kind of annoying. None of these sets even benefit me at all. Like, I was also gonna go with the hybrid build too, because I really enjoyed playing a hybrid build. But if I were to do that, I'd probably have to go maybe 3-piece Dormammu set and 2 pieces of The sidekick maybe, or maybe not. I'm not sure exactly. Actually, let me see.
The outlook always seems clear with
Yeah, I definitely would go with 3 pieces of Dormammu's for hybrid build, and I'm not exactly sure. Maybe 2 pieces of the psychic build set, White Queen's Wrath or Crown. I don't mind it. I mean, I like. There's only 2 ranks of it that I like, but I don't like the rest of it. It's an okay. In my opinion, it's an okay. Like on paper, it looks really good, but it's really her legendary. How is Psylocke? I'm thinking of picking her up. Psylocke is really good. I mean, she's my main. So, what about items and skills? Some items drops for certain something. Your comment cut off. Here, let me open up YouTube real quick. What's her best legendary? Savage Acts of Ares and Hermes Wing Sandals are the 2 ones that I would go with. Hermes Wing Sandals, it's good especially if you're trying to prestige Psylocke. If you're trying to prestige Psylocke, pretty much any movement characters, Hermes Wing Sandals is going to be the best option. But once you hit level 60 and you've got all your gear and stats and whatnot, Savage Acts of Ares is going to be your bread and butter, because it's going to be giving you the most brutal strike and brutal damage, and then it'll also give you crit hit on movement attacks, which you're going to be using pretty much all the time because of Falling Lotus Strike. And then it's also giving you 750 base damage, not base damage percentage, just base damage. Part 5 of Wind Rider is so good. It increases. Yeah, I know. That's why I was like, I need to get Storm's full set. Right, hold on, let me open up YouTube real quick so I can reread that comment that you sent me. Oh shit. What about items and skills? Some items drops for certain characters. So with the items, the skills, okay, so I'm going to talk about the skills. The way the skills work, it's different than how PC used to work. So PC used to have a point system where you would put a certain amount of, where you would put a certain amount of points into an ability to make it stronger. But they changed that to where now you unlock skills based off of whatever level you get. So the max level of unlocking skills would be up to 30, and then level 32, and I don't remember the other levels, but starting from level 32 and so on, you have talents that you can choose. So after this event, I'll explain it a little better by showing you what I'm talking about. But each character have their own unique talents, and each unique what's it called, skill sets. The drops, so characters get their own gear. They have their own gear, so you can't put the 5 pieces of gear. So it's kind of hard to do that. Alright, so these 5 pieces, your gloves, bodysuit, belt, boots, and mask, each character have their own set type of gear. So like Jean Grey, she has these, so you wouldn't be able to put these gear on any other character. But the other pieces of gear, like the relics, the medallions, artifacts, legendaries, unless it's an Omega legendary, you can put on other characters. But things like artifacts, catalysts, and your rings, once you put on a character, and your legendary, once you put on your character, it becomes binded. It gets bounded to your character, so you wouldn't be able to take it off and put on another character unless you have an item that can do that. Where you at? Where you at? Oh, you're already down. Oh, you're back up. Yeah, after this event, I will explain it a little more in depth, I guess. Just so it makes a little more sense on how it all works. And then, I'm not sure if you're familiar with the Paragon point system on Diablo 3. I don't know if it was in there with Diablo 2. Since, like I said, I haven't played Diablo 2. But in Diablo 3, there is a Paragon system, and there's a system on here that's pretty much the same thing, in a way. Oh, here, I'll pick you up. But it's called the Infinity Point system, and you can start using Infinity Points once you hit your first character to level 60. What else is there about it? It gives you extra stats, but it is pretty expensive to actually make use of the Infinity Points, because the Infinity Points, a lot of it costs a lot, and then the ones that'll really raise your damage, which is your main attributes, will cost 25 Infinity Points. And it kind of takes a while to get Infinity Points. Takes a good bit. I can't even lock. I don't even know if I'm locked on. I am locked on. They need to change the color of the lock on or something to like yellow or something. I can't fucking see. And we failed it. Alright, so with the was I talking about skills at first? Yeah, so with the skills, each character will have their own unique set of skills and talents and whatnot. So normally you would have about 2 to 3 abilities unlocked to use when you're level 1, and after that, I mean you unlock more skills while you progress and whatnot, and then you unlock your signature at level 30, and then after that you get your talents. So you get 3 different choices in each. You have 5 different rows. And this one you get at level 32, and so on and so on and so on. The last one's at level 56. And you generally want to build it since it'll be easier instead of trying to build around your skills. So yeah, you'd build around your talents sometimes, or some of the talents can kind of bounce off from each other. I'm not saying like this one bounces off from this, but I'm just saying like if let me find one. Well, none of these actually really bounce from each other, but there are some characters that have talents that can benefit from another talent and whatnot, which helps a lot. And then you've got synergies that you can use. And the way the synergies work is you have to get a character to level 25, then level 50. Level 25, you get their first bonus. So, for example, on Doctor Strange, if you get Doctor Strange up to level 25, you get the 2.5% magic power damage increase. And then if you get him to level 50, you get up to 5% magic power damage increase. Elektra, same thing. You get +1 to fighting, and then you get +3% to damage versus bosses, and +1 to fighting. So you get both of those. So it's good to have as many characters as possible. To level at least level 50. If you know you're gonna main a specific character, then definitely look at the damage tags in their power. So for example, on Jean Grey, she's got psychic and range. She's psychic, ranged, and force, pretty much. That's what the majority of her abilities are: psychic, range, force, and damage over time. So then I would use, most of my synergies would be based around psychic, ranged, force, and damage over time. And then the rest I would put with crit hit, crit damage, or damage versus bosses. Definitely get your main attributes too. And I know I'm kind of explaining a lot of stuff, but I mean, might as well throw all this information at you so you kind of get the gist of it. And then you have your infinity points. Like I said, it's kind of like the Paragon point system. So you get one infinity point every time you level up. It's just like leveling up a character again, but it's just continuous and it's for all of your characters. It's not just for each individual character. So with my infinity points, I'm at 261, and you can see how much you need for your next infinity point. And then, yeah, some of the points in the infinity point system require only 1, some are 2, some are 4, some are 6, some are 8, and then you got your main attributes that are at 25. And the thing about the main attributes on why they're really important too is because they increase your base damage. So each each main attribute you get will give you plus 4% base damage. And the way you can tell what your main attribute is when you go to your traits, you can see your character. It'll say energy or intelligence or durability and fighting or strength and energy or something. So those two would be your main attributes and be the things you're going to want to look for. Who's the Spider-Man? Danny Crees. But yeah, it's pretty much it about that whole skills trees. It's actually a lot simpler than it sounds. It sounds like a lot, but once you actually start playing the game, it's pretty simple. I can't. Their stomps are delayed. And I don't know, I think they've got Endless Storm active too. Yeah, there's some boss has Endless Storm active. It's kind of frustrating. It's annoying. Because it makes me not be able to do anything. Oh my gosh. Jesus. Sounds like a raptor or something. Goddamn pterodactyl in this house. Still no White Queen's crown. That's all I need is 2 white queen's crown on Jean Grey on the 2 other pieces of gear. I'm not even sure if she has a throw ability. I'm gonna check it. I don't think she does. I don't think it will count as throw. No, it doesn't. It just counts as explosive. So I'm not gonna use that. Jeez. Oh my fuck. It's just one little boy, and he is crying, or not crying. I don't even know, man. He's just he's feeling himself right now. He's in his mood. What the fuck was that? I just died so fast. I didn't see what happened.
Hello. Hello.
That's definitely just one. If I don't get a single piece of White Queen's crown, this is gonna be a little disappointing, and then I'm gonna just switch characters back to Daredevil because I am enjoying him and I feel like playing him. Are you getting cosmic drops because you're... No, I'm playing on Omega difficulty. But, I mean, regardless... Fuck! Oh my god. But regardless, I am playing on... I am getting cosmic gear. Purple gear is the lowest gear that I'm getting. Cosmic gear is the second lowest, and then Omega gear is the highest. Okay, I guess I can't teleport. Oh, fuck that mess. Lynn! Oh my god. Is the Omega gear even better than Cosmic? Yeah, it definitely is, man. It's better than it in every shape, size, and anyway. I mean, yeah, if you've been farming Cosmic difficulty for a long time, end up getting some min-max stats, it'll seem like it's better because of the stats, but there's a lot of gear rolls that make the stats pretty much redundant. Like, if you're using, let's say you're using a melee class, like let's say you're using a melee class character, like Psylocke, right? I'm just gonna use her as an example since she's my main. She had pretty much fully min-max stats in cosmic gear. Like everything was perfect with her. But as soon as I got like Mark of War, Oath of the Destroyer, garments of Gamora's garments, and the what's the other set called? The Armor of Apocalypse. The stats weren't even that great compared to my cosmic gear, but I was basically doing like double the damage without Omega Prestige. Just because the thing with like some of the sets, a lot of the sets will increase the your base damage by a lot. For example, Mark of War will increase any character that uses those specific weapons by 100%. The Oath of the Destroyer gives you 50% or 100% in total brutal strike, brutal damage, and it also gives you 100% brutal strike chance whenever you get up to the specific amount of stacks. Gamora's garment can give you up to 100% crit damage if you get up to the 4 pieces. Not just that, but it'll give you increased crit chance every time you do a non-crit. You know, there's just a lot of sets that that'll increase stats. Or increase raw damage, not necessarily the stats. Stats itself is a little different. This fucking Ultron bot is just getting wrecked because he's trying to follow me, but these ice golems are killing him. Oh, he's not dead. Noops. One more piece. And no problem, Nicholas. It's all good, banger. I feel you, man. It's definitely a hassle. Oh, my toe.
Next time you want to eat a planet.
Yeah. Of course. Like when each boss decides to have the taser grid and at least one of them has endless what's called endless storm, and then another one decides to have, and then the 2 others decide to have the electric orb bullshit. Yeah, it's like a no way to win a fix. Oh, it's because I like those stats. What is this? What is the spanner? He's a mod. Moderator. Yeah, living laser can be a bitch, man. Oh, my back. I'm gonna delete these cosmic gear. I'm just gonna delete all the cosmic gear that I've got. Let's take this Dormammu set. Don't need a Banner of Doom. Sorry, Cutie Pride. Don't need this Quakes. I'm not gonna use this Rockets. Let's take this mask. Right. There's the White Queen's crown. I don't need this. Don't need this. I will keep that. Dormammu's. I think I've got the whole set of Dormammu's. Let's see. So one. Nothing. So I'm missing one. Delete this. 2, 3, 4. Am I missing one? Blessing of Black of God. Yeah, I'm just missing one. Alright, man. Are you talking to me? Oh, man, I was gonna say yeah.
Absolutely not.
I'm already feeling like this set is just already stronger than White Crowns. White Queen Crowns. Oh, you know what I need to do? I need to go put on Mandalay Gem since this is a pure fire build. The pure fire build would definitely be more beneficial with a Mandalay Gem. And if you log in with a guest account on your profile, character that has Omega and the other doesn't, you'll get Omega. Yes, yeah, kind of, I guess. The other character has to be doing damage though. You can't just leave them all standing there because they won't be getting any gear. I mean, I don't know if it's been fixed, but it was like that, like maybe when the game came out. Like you saw someone just standing there. Oh, I gotta go get Pyro's medallion. And, right? Oh, do I actually? You know what? I think I'm just gonna leave this on. What is my brutal strike right now? 2100. I have 0 brutal damage. That is amazing. Congratulations all day with the shitty brutal damage. Was in patrol as Angela and had a Blake. Probably, but the leveling. I mean, I don't know how maybe the leveling might be good in Omega because it's split. The experience is split between the two, so I don't know. Actually, I'm gonna get that Mandalay gem out just because.
I know better than to trust a philosopher.
So my fire damage or crit would technically go up to 2691. That drops damage a lot actually. Nah, I can't do that. Phoenix Force Legendary is just better. Yeah, no, it's definitely because that person was couch co-oping. Or they were just AFK, who knows? Unless you looked at the social and looked to nearby. If it said, what's it called, co-op, then that means they were couch co-oping. Oh, wait, you know what? Hold up. No, go away. Let me fix something. Oh, I'm not in combat though. What the fuck? I'll do that and then switch that with that. Switch this. No. Magneto seems like he'd be fun. I'm not really a huge Sabretooth fan, so I'm not really too excited for him. Are they? That would be pretty nice.
Your fate is sealed.
Oh my god, will you fucking go away? Yeah, man. think I'm gonna probably have to invest in spirit. Can you fuck off?
This show is 1,000.
120 infinity points into defense or base health. Depends on how much defense you already have, because there would be no point into putting points into defense, because that just increases the percentage, not the actual rating. So if you have defense in your gear and you have a relic of subterranean, which is defense, then I would split it with defense and health. But if you don't have any defense, or like really low, like as in like less than 5,000 defense, then I'd probably just put it all into health. Or how much do you have? 120. I would probably at least try to get 50 points into the speed. I would try to get at least 50 points into the time gem, so that way you can at least get the first bonus on it. When you use a med kit, your dash powers can gain a charge, and then the rest I would put into space gem on the health. Yeah, it's definitely better to have more damage mitigation. It's just that you need to have defense on your gear, or your artifacts, or your medallion, or your ring, or your catalyst. And I would say at least 5,000. Otherwise, there wouldn't be any point in putting defense micro orbs into your gear, because of the fact that it only raises the percentage of the defense. It doesn't raise the it's not going to raise it by, you know, whatever. You need to have, like, let's say you have 5,000 defense, right? If you get up to 50% micro, or 50% into your defense rating, that's what, 75% no, that's 7,500 defense rating right there. If you have 2,000, then that's only going to be what, you're only going to go up to 3,000 damage rate, defense rating. See what I'm saying? Like, the lower you have, the less useful it's going to be for your defense rating to put points into micro orbs. There wouldn't be much of a point, and therefore you would probably just have to focus on putting points into the health one.
Your fate is sealed. No, Deadpool, I will not read your mind. Not after last time.
Oh, I didn't mean to pick that up. Yeah, 1,500 legendary marks. Nice. Do you know what you're going to use it on, or are you just going to hold on to it? Wow, yes, I got the full Dormammu set. Let's go. Too bad it's psychic powers on it. Oh well, that's fine. That was so easy to get the full fucking set of Dormammu's, but I can't get the last two pieces of get one piece that I need for the last two pieces. Now I get to summon two tornadoes.
That was a demonstration.
More damage. What's my crit hit? 2241. 3067 brutal strike. It's not all bad. 224% base damage too. 2514 brutal damage. Seems a little low for some reason. Everything's maxed pretty much. Oh, I know what I need to do with this. I think on my Ghost Rider I have 3 pieces. Oh, but you said you've been farming for 2 weeks and you only got 1? Fuck, dude, that sucks. Modified hand of doom. I don't know, maybe. That's up here. Oh, but this is not cosmic though. This is cosmic. I wouldn't necessarily worry too much about Oath of the Destroyer. Maybe one piece of Oath of the Destroyer, because the Whiplash can proc Oath of the Destroyer, and it'll do damage. It'll do nice damage. This. But yeah, Mark of War is definitely one you're gonna want to use. I would say 1 piece Mark of War, 2 pieces of the signature one, the Summer's Focus, and probably 2 pieces of Oath of the Destroyer. I don't remember if I went with anything else. Oh wait, no. Oh fuck. 1 piece Oath of the Destroyer and 1 piece of the Apocalypse armor. Damn, I died so fast, man. I didn't even see what killed me.
Okay, can I cut this? Oh, because I need to.
Have a different one. Have an older one.
Where?
Oh,
Fuck, I died. Man, this is kind of hard to not be able to see anything. Shit. It's a little annoying. So 1 piece Oath of the Destroyer, 1 piece Mark of War, Armor of Apocalypse, and then 2 pieces of the Phoenix Force. because that gives you 50% signature damage. I wish storages were character specific storages, man. Oh shit, no.
Your fate is sealed.
5,072 brutal strike? Jesus. So, oh. 4105 brutal strike now. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, still 4105 brutal strike. Could go more brutal base damage. You can get storage stash pages, which that would be really nice. I would really love to have a character specific storage, even if it was less. Alright, what's up, Nicholas? Oh, are you talking about for the Blade build? Or the Blade Omega set? I feel like statistically this is stronger. Someone's having the time of his life. I feel like I should use this because of the defense and restore spirit when I kill an enemy, but oh wait, no, I definitely need to keep this because it's my only Dormammu set. That would be pretty stupid of me if I take it out. Signature refresh cooldown of your psychic powers and take 50% less damage for 6 seconds. Let's do this. 3 pieces. And then let's go hybrid. And go with this there. Put that there. I think everything's in place. What? Alright. Just for a cosmetic. Yeah, I know, it's a little stupid. What the fuck? Okay, it's still rendering.
I'm a perfect ice sculpture already. Now we finish this. Your fate is sealed. I don't know who you are, imposter, but you will scream for death before the end. We all must fall. We all must Your fate is sealed.
I can't believe Logan ever had a thing for you, lady.
Yeah, I don't think it's too bad. Nope. I guess I'll keep it. Nope. To be honest, I kind of just like the Dormammu set on her. I feel like it's just stronger. Right, yeah, I don't like that flourishes take up space and you can just delete them. I kind of like the flame maelstrom though.
Bad luck.
Oh, what the? Wrong ability, talent. $1,400 health per second. It's not bad at all. So I'm just gonna have to use the basic attack. Yeah, man. I mean, I'm always getting people adding me. Just don't put it as a full name request because I tend to not accept them. I like to just keep it non whatever's. I don't know how to. I don't know what I'm saying. I know. Oh. No. Oh. Who do you like to level? Who do you think was more fun for you when you were leveling up? I gotta get out of there. You enjoyed leveling up Hulk, then I would choose Hulk. I mean, do you also enjoy playing him at level 60? Or do you enjoy playing Thor at level 60? Because that's what it also comes down to, not just leveling up.
That was your big evil plan? Get crushed?
Step back or hand me a pop.
I just like both of them, but I preferred Hook, but still found them tedious. Still haven't used Thor. Get Thor because I want his synergy for Storm. Yeah. Well, I'm pretty sure when their Omega Prestige releases, I don't know if you're going to be spending money on it, but whenever their Omega Prestige releases, then pretty sure they're going to make it a bundle of the two. I wouldn't be surprised. Well, I mean, I would actually be pretty surprised if they added Loki to that Omega Prestige. That would be kind of annoying if they added Loki to that and skip every other character because Loki just came out. And people just bought him too. That would be I feel like that would be a little fucked up. But again, I won't be surprised.
World's greatest archer? At your service.
Damn, he went all in on his Iceman. The base town is just pretty fucking high, I'm guessing. Wow. Too bad he doesn't have any interesting costumes coming out. What I want is the option to OP for any character you wanted. $20. Well, honestly, they're actually making it to where, like the last one they did, they made it to where with the, well, they're still doing it with the the Apocalypse women. They're well, you can't see the prices now, but they're 1,500. They cost 1,500 G's, which is $15. So if you were to do that, then that could work. I don't know if they're gonna do the same thing with the new characters that are coming out. And all it does is it just it doesn't even give you the characters. You have to have the character unlocked to even get that. But it'll just skip the Omega Prestige for you. It'll give you their legendary, and it'll give you the prestige boxes for all the prestiges that you've skipped. The 6 prestiges.
Gotta get after these zeros sometime. Hopefully before I get pounded into a snow cone.
Oh shit. I don't want more costumes because if a good costume comes out, it's gonna piss me off because I'm gonna want to spend money on it. Only time I would ever want costumes is if we can buy costumes back. Just straightforward.
I'm unstoppable.
Right where I thought it would be. Jeff, your mind is so clean it squeaks. Cap, I've never met anyone whose imagination was in black and white.
I wish we could just earn costumes like a drop. But the splinters thing would work too. Yeah, attack speed's still fine. I wish you could check how much boss damage you have. I feel like I've got a good amount of boss damage. Oh. I kind of feel like I should try to make a video on each different stats, like having a tenacity on all of my gear. I kind of want to see what that would do, and then having all boss damage on all my gear too. And then what else is pretty interesting would work. The best set for magic, I want to say the Banner of Doom set, just because it is a summoner set. You could use. I'm trying to think of. I mean, if I think most of her ranged attacks are magics, or magic-based attacks. So Crimson Chaos, Crimson Cloak of Chaos could probably work. Mm, maybe a combo set of like Gamora's Garments, Oath of the Destroyer, and Mark of War. If you're looking at making a sword build. Does Gazillion always have the new characters up for real money? Yeah, it's always real money first, and then after the first month, it's gonna be for splinters. And then I think like a month after that, they drop the splinter price down to, it goes from like 750 to like 500. I mean, Loki is a good character. He's fun. In my opinion, no character is worth $20 regardless. Um, I mean, that's just me though. But he is a fun character to play. He's a really different type of character to play. But I mean, I can't really justify anyone paying $20 for a character that you may or may not have fun with because it is opinion based. But I will say this: he is an all-round character. You can play him in pretty much any way you'd like, with the sun build, melee build, range build, or that's pretty much it: sun, range, or summon. Yeah, summon, range, or melee. I mean. so stupid. The game is now deciding to give me rather the Wind Rider sets. And I don't need it on Jean Grey. I need it on Storm. Wow.
All right.
Please, no code names. Call me Jean.
Oh yeah, that's right. 3 pieces of ancient shard.
Please, no code names.
Now I need to try to go for Remy's raiment. At least 1 piece of Remy's raiment. Yeah, I need to go for 1 piece of Remy's raiment, and then I'll see from there.
Deadpool here. Things about to get
Just
crazy.
gotta hope it's not on the
Every time you die, Gene,
weapon or the cards.
stay alive this time, huh?
Gelatin.
Someone has to do this.
Green bottom girls make the rockin' world go round. I've never felt a stronger soul than yours, Missy.
I knew you'd want it.
Oh, you know what? I actually just need 1 more piece. I need Gamora's garments for him. I need to get that rank 4. And I need Brutal Strike.
You done got yourself one rage engagement. These are knives. You and me, we got some history. No can do, man. This ain't no fun at all.
Whoa. Whoa, come on, stop doing that, please. It's kind of annoying.
Please don't do anything stupid, Felicia. You said hopelessly.
Alright, Bang. Have a good night, man.
Let's not do this again.
Everybody freeze.
Oh.
I'll finish it.
Ah. Because that makes sense. You just run in and get killed by gravity. Dude, heroic? I did it at level 11. I mean, I tend to do my heroic and superheroic trials at a low level. Right as soon as I hit level 11. Just because it gets a little... It's, for me, I mean, I think it's a little easier at level 11.
Yeah, I don't think I need you to give me relationship advice, Gambit. You're always in some torrid affair with like 8 different people.
Ooh, Blessing of God, Path of Dawn. It would probably help out, actually. Okay, this is an auto crit every hit. And a Remy's Raiment. Oh, man. What? Okay, I'll put that on. I don't know if you have your crafter leveled up, your engineering crafter, but if you do, I would recommend trying to maybe level up his, or try to make yourself some gear from that. I need something that's like AoE damage over time. This does damage over time. First second cooldown, 4-second duration. Yeah, just definitely try to make yourself a purple gear. Yeah, I think my damage has increased a lot just for putting these two pieces of gear on. Holy shit.
That's gone bye-bye.
Hmm. Oh man. I actually just got on 2 hours ago. And I'll be getting off in about 2 hours. Well, yeah, most likely. Well, not after that, but I'll be gone for about 5 hours, maybe. Yeah, maybe about. I don't know. Well, good luck, James. Can you be charged up to 2 times? All hits become brutal strikes. And it does break my thing. Alright. Let's do this then. I don't know. What? So I don't like that. Change that back to that. Okay. What's up, Cryptic? You know, you're doing nice. Just hope you can get good drops if you're farming for anything in particular. Because I mean, I've been getting decent drops on characters that I don't really care, but the characters that I'm trying to get geared are not getting the drops that I want them to get. So hopefully you don't run into that same problem. I mean, I'm pretty sure you will, but I guess here's just to hoping. Oh, well, my game is open to public. I want to make a difficulty.
Hey, you dropped all this stuff. Okay, guess I'm keeping it then.
Oh, we failed. Oh, Dark Romeo. Okay, yeah. Use this. It's supposed to be guaranteed brutal, but
Oh, hey, you want to tag along? Oh, hey, you want to tag along?
oh, I see. That's a little weird. I'll try to follow. Do unto others. Do unto others. I'm not catching on with you, man, but I think I get what you're saying, sort of. Let's do this instead.
Oh, hey, you want to tag along?
Oh yeah. No, okay. That's what I thought you were saying. Yeah, I mean, just I was gonna say, whenever you're streaming, let me know, I guess, because I don't really watch many people's streams unless it's like popped up or something. Like, I don't even think I've watched any of Pewter's streams. The only person's stream I've really watched was Tony Bing's and Jay's for like a few minutes.
Your people must be proud to have you as their symbol. I've got your back. Let's go.
Did it, nice. Congrats, man. Bet that was a world of help. Oh man. See, I'm not even gonna bother prestiging. I'm just gonna buy it whenever I can. Because it's a lot of time that I do not plan on using on those characters. On really any character. I'll more than likely buy everyone's Omega Prestige. It sucks that I don't have Spider-Man's, but it's whatever.
Oh, hey! You want to tag along?
Yeah, I mean it makes sense. Just save up for whatever character you're using or planning on buying.
Hey! You want to tag along?
Hold on, let me turn my private to, or my chat to private. Well, some random people are just joining my chats. It's kind of distracting, I guess one could say.
X-Man for like forever. So let me show you the ropes.
I could use this. Yeah, I'll do this. That way I can get extra stuff, hitting stuff. Yeah, man. I mean, it gets annoying. Like, I mean, no, they're just joining and not saying anything. So, just might as well turn it off.
Don't mind me. Just going to the fight.
How did I die? It's like the lasers are fucking me up so bad. Well, I wouldn't say Blade is near the strongest trash killer. Definitely the strongest boss killer. I would say Kitty Pryde does next on the list.
This fight ends now. We all must fall eventually.
Is Angela is great with weapons, but looking for someone different.
Turn down an invitation to a Wakandan symphony.
But yeah, Kitty Pride, Iceman, who else? Rocky Raccoon is a really great trash killer. So is Scarlet Witch and what's her face, Storm. Are you just looking? Oh wait, no, you said Trash Killer and Bosses. Well, I mean, those characters that I named off are all pretty good at both. Maybe not Scarlet and Storm are not that great at boss kills, but the others are. But they are also one of the best trash mob killers. Nova is a good one.
Nothing wrong with jokes, Iceman. I had a partner who was quite the trickster.
Oh, hey! You wanna tag along?
Yeah, I mean, her signature could nearly do more damage, at least the way I've got. If you have the right stats, her signature can do more damage than Blade's signature with the right stats, pretty much. Um, Mainly her phasing build, not the Lockheed. If you use Lockheed, it's not going to put out enough damage. But her phasing build is purely a cooldown build. So if you don't mind waiting for cooldowns sometimes, then she would be a good character to use. But I mean, in all, she is a really one of the strongest characters in the game, at least on console. Yep, no problem, man. It's whatever. I'll just do this.
Your fate is sealed.
Alright, going over there as well. Sounds good, man.
Your fate is sealed. Your fate is sealed.
I've been a superhero since before I could shit. I'm better at this than I let on.
Shit.
Oh, hey, you want to tag along? Oh, hey, you want to tag along? Oh, hey, you want to tag along?
One piece of everything. I think I'm done with Gambit.
This could get messy. I can handle that.
No, you're good, man. I'm just over here, like, kind of dozing off and whatnot. I might end up going to sleep once I get my next Infinity. Give myself some rest. But I kind of want to get my Infinities or my Infinity point first.
Your fate is sealed. Your fate is sealed. You wouldn't have to be avengers if you struck first.
How much do I even need? I need 11 mil. Fuck.
Your fate is sealed.
Oh my god. I think I'm a little too tired. Reaction is bad. I just I can't do anything. I will probably have to respawn on my own. Alright, since no one could pick me up, that's fine. I will just respawn and teleport. And what the fuck, man?
Your fate is
What killed me? Literally no red zones. Alright, yeah, I think I'm just too tired. I'm gonna end the stream and just take a nice little nap, head out, and then I'll be back on a few hours or so. I'm just too tired to do anything. I can't even pay attention to the red zones. My bad, you guys, for a kind of a lazy stream. But anyways, peace everyone.